The Lord bless you, dear family, with His peace and His joy. Recently, I noticed an unsettling dynamic at work. I asked the Lord, "What is causing that?" He answered, "Rebellion." Now, I know that rebellion is a prime demon for dividing a group of sincere Christians, but where does that come from? Did I cause that by something I did or said? Because I know rejection opens a door for rebellion. Seeking to go deeper and to understand, I ask, why is this manifesting? The Lord answered me very clearly, jealousy, and behind that, pride. Jesus began, "You see, my beloved, truly you are little and despicable, and others sometimes look at you, thinking they have a better way of doing things. I wouldn't disagree with that. If they were in charge, things would be different, better even. Add to that the fact that you are a woman. Because of cultural indoctrination, they see men as more capable of leading. Nevertheless, some feel they could do your job much better. That very attitude alone disqualifies them from leadership. They are thinking as men think, not as I think. What can I do, Lord? Love them and I will do the rest. There's a breaking that needs to take place, and we are very near that now. Your best posture is loving, motherly support and caring. This is why you are in the position of leadership, not because you are qualified in so many other ways. In short, beloved, you are surrounded by those much better than yourself, and that is as it should be. For reasons I will reveal at another time. Some still don't get it. When they contend with you, they contend with me. Now, if you are out of line, I will correct you. But I prefer they would trust me to direct you and trust that I know what I'm doing through you. You are not imagining this dynamic. It is real. But love conquers all. Stand under and support the souls that resist you, and I will bring them around. There can be no peace in the community where there is competition. This is something I wish for others to truly grasp so that they do not become the instruments of the devil and cause division. There has been an assignment against this soul to do just that, and it begins with very little things and amplifies as time goes on. Satan moves very subtly. Souls that are used by Satan rarely understand their own motivation and who is behind the feelings that cause them to rebel. This is why I speak so candidly to you, Clare. I want everyone to see themselves in my mirror and to recognize the consequences of cooperating with that kind of spirit. Do what you do best. Love and care for them. I will do the rest. Children under instruction, you must be oh so careful to recognize evil at work in your souls. You must renounce it immediately, make an open apology, and seek my assistance to resolve this conflict within yourself. Nothing good can come from hanging on to this attitude. It will only continue to poison and divide those around you. Many of you are here because you do realize that leadership is a position that calls for respect, not because of the person, but because of the office the person has been appointed to. Take, for example, David. He knew Saul had made serious mistakes and that someday he would be appointed in his stead. However, he had such respect for me that he did not dare injure him. This is what I require of you, dear ones. Respect the office and be patient with the ones standing in it. You have no idea the pressures they are under. From the outside, you think you could do it better, But once you step into those shoes, you find that it's not so cut and dried. For one, you are assigned a whole new legion of demons to bring you down, because your downfall will ruin the community. For another, the view from the steps to the throne is much different than the view from the throne. My Spirit works with those entrusted to lead, whereas many times the Spirit that animates those at the bottom of the steps is more focused on themselves. I have said it many, many times before, yet it bears repeating. A good leader is nothing more than a faithful and good follower. Your gifts and talents and acquired abilities do not qualify you to lead. It is your ability to follow and the genuine love for others that makes you a good candidate. In any case, none of that matters. The anointing is in the appointing, and it makes up for any shortage or lack of worldly talent in the candidate. When a soul's heart is right before me, they can become qualified to lead, but jealousy, hidden resentments, and pride are poisonous, very toxic, and if a soul holding on to those attitudes were to be in the position of leadership, the entire community would be filled with poison, because the heart of the leader becomes the heart of those following. Why am I telling you this? Because a spirit of division has been assigned to this community, and some of his favorite weapons are jealousy and pride. So I tell you this because I want you to be smarter than the enemy. Go deep, my beloved ones. Go deep. Identify any demons that have influenced your thinking, and please, for my sake and for yours, do not tolerate that in your being. And if there has been injury that has provoked disattitude, be honest and convey that to one another so that all of you may live in peace. I am the God that loves and guides you through some of the lowliest and least qualified souls. That is why I ask you to show respect for the office. Come to me. I am with you, and I will help you attain a pure heart.